One ticket remaining to be punched for the championship round next week. We're all set and off we go on EA Sports. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. Only a gain of 1 on the game's opening play. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from it.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Wilson gonna throw right away. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Here comes the 3rd-year man out of Michigan State, Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. That's the veteran safety, Marshawn Lattimore, bringing him down. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Metcalf is wide open. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. So the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
second and goal. One more time with Walker. A second effort, and he is in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. His kick is good. And the Seahawks are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That's complete. It's Jamison Crowder. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. This one down the field for Freiermuth. Inside the 20. Will score. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown, Washington. Austin Seibert now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Commanders will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Brown now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They go play action now. Wilson. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
On the ground, it's Walker. He'll take this down inside the 30. Cleveland Ferrell able to make the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. This one quickly out to Lockett. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's going to be taken down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And It wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Line of scrimmage back at the 7 for third and goal. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He pulls it in around the 5. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on fourth and goal.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got to...
To the goal line and in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Myers now to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Byron Murphy, the rookie, there on the tackle. Throwing on second down, Daniel. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
On first and 10, here's Daniel. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Jayden Daniels, you look at his time at LSU, Mike, and he certainly had great wide receivers to throw to. But now being a rookie quarterback and having the veteran presence of a guy like Terry McLaurin, that is such a comfort for any young quarterback getting his feet under him in this league.
They run over center with Robinson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Daniels. That's Dobbs open left side. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. On the handoff, it's Robinson. He does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That is caught side of the end zone. Pat Freiermuth, touchdown Commanders. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Commanders will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Brown now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
The tight end Fant in motion. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he will go all the way. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. Now the point after drop from Myers. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That one complete to Brian Robinson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll throw with Daniels. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he will score. Luke McCaffrey. Touchdown, Washington. Here's Seibert now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Commanders will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 2nd down, Russ. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Washington. Seibert out now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Commanders go up by 7, 28-21. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level. We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Throwing is Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Daniels going to throw again. Right side. Catch made by Dobbs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Fires left sideline. That is complete. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Commanders 1st down. Throwing again. Daniels. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Seahawks scoop it up. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense.
Now here's another ball that's intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
too long, and down he goes. Coverage sack there.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in second and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
On second down, it's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
Score, Commanders 28, Seahawks 21.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Seattle.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll go play action here with Daniels. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Harry McLaurin, touchdown Commanders. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now Wilson on first down. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. He gets that to his big target, Vance.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down. To throw again is Wilson. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
And, Mike, I think as they try to find themselves clawing back in this game, they're going to have to make a concentrated effort here in the second half to continue to get him involved. Give him opportunities in space with the ball in his hand, and chances are, when he has it, good things happen.
And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take...
And he's in. Tyler Lockett. Touchdown, Seahawks. Myers now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Seahawks will tie things up all even at 35. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And mark him down up beyond the 30.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Throwing right, it's taken in. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
You see the first down pickup there by Luke McCaffrey, and certainly a name a lot of NFL fans are going to recognize. Obviously the son of Ed McCaffrey, the brother of Christian. And his ability to really work in traffic, make difficult, contested catches, he's going to have to earn some of these opportunities. He had 11 games with at least one receiving touchdown. That led all college football last year at Rice. I think this is a young player that's going to surprise a lot of people and maybe surpass some expectations some of the folks on the outside maybe have placed on him.
Daniels to throw on second down. This one on target, it's Dobbs. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And this will be incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll lead to a second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Going right sideline and complete. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
That's good for Washington.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Dobbs headed in motion. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. They'll throw with Daniels. He's going to run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. It is brought in the end zone. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Washington. Here's Seibert now for the point after. He's got it. And the Commanders will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Right side, catch made by McLaurin. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front, the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. So a big spot for Austin Seibert. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one online. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So here's Seibert, made the field goal a moment ago, and now we'll kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. That pickup, good for 29 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll go again with Robinson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Daniels. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. On the option, here's Robinson. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. On 4th down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Sending it downfield for Fant. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 2nd down, Russ. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
You just never want to overthrow an open receiver. If anything, even if the receiver just has to slow down a little bit to run under the ball, that's okay. It might not end up in a touchdown, but you're at least going to end up with a completion.
That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Another run here for Robinson. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. They'll talk things over before third down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. He's still on his feet. He is in. Ryan Robinson. Touchdown, Commanders. Seibert out now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Taking the deep shot for Smith-Njigba. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away.
On second down, Wilson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. Third down coming up. Now Russ. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out. I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with the deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Throwing again, Wilson. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Jackson Smith-Njigba, the intended receiver. And third down coming up. Again, Wilson. He gets that to his big target fast. This is 1st and 10. Wilson will throw again. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws.
And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now one step away from a Super Bowl appearance. We'll have a tough one coming up next Sunday in the Conference Championship game. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Commanders are winners, as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.